Well, I've just woken up and I've just, my first thought of the day is, will I win money? Basically, I've had a wager with Dan that Majec will turn up for work today. Now, he is very, very unreliable. It's not a massive amount of money. It's not the amount of money. It's the fact that I won. It's unlikely he'll turn up, but I just had that feeling he really would. He really would turn up. So anyway, watch this space. It's always fun with Majec because he's always drunk. But what could go wrong with heavy machinery and a drunk bloke staggering about?
It's dodgy Majec! Biscuit is a very, very good. Yes, he knows his onions. Yeah. Majec has been working on and off for me for how long? 15 years? It's got to be more, isn't it? I found him sleeping in the gateway once. And he was shitting in the bushes, and I felt sorry for him. Yeah, still alive just. And I let him use a caravan, and he destroyed it. And now his brother lives in it over there. He destroyed it, converted a beautiful caravan into a slum in no time at all. And before he even started work for me, I've had to top his phone up. So we'll see how we get on, eh? So are you sober?
Well...
Yeah, well, pretty well.
Pretty well.
But he's already earned me money.
I've been worse.
Because Dan said he won't turn up, so I had a cash bet with Dan. So you've already earned me money. I've already earned money out of you. You've only just arrived. I've already given half to your brother to pick you up.
I'm already thinking, what have I done? His brother warned me, are you sure you want Majec back? And I said, no, but you've got to help someone, haven't you? I mean, did you give anything for charity this year? I tend to not, but I do try and help people. But I've still got your breathalyzer somewhere, haven't I? I used to breathalyze him every morning. And then if he looked drunk, I'd tell him to go and get me a Springer. And you have to start them by touching wires together on the starter motor underneath the back of it. So I'd make sure it was in gear. So when he'd go over there and touch the wires together, pissed, it would start up. When it would back over him, it wouldn't go right over, it would just pin him under the big back wheels, and every time he pulled a leg out, it'd come back another 6 inches, and he'd pulled an arm out, and it'd come back another 6 inches. And then about an hour later, I'd go over and see this sweaty mess, an absolute sweaty mess with this thing going, I kept backing over him. But yeah, we'll see how we can catch him out the next few days. I'm sure it'll be fun. Okay, well, a little tip for you. I've got a couple of tricky hex head nuts to put down there, bolts rather, and they're going to fall off. So try some of this. Majec, you're becoming a nuisance already. I'm doing one of my blogs trying to help the world with a life hack. And what are you doing? Bloody well getting in the way. Now you get a bit of paper like that, just tear a little bit of paper, put it on the end of your hex head like that. Then you get your bolt, put it on there, and then you force it on like that. And now I can dangle up and down and you don't fall off, you see. Silly little hack like that helps a lot. It's the gas pump, and it's probably a good thing to put it on now, because it'll only get more difficult in a minute. Well, that's one in. It takes two, and the second one's going to be harder because you've got to hold an earth strap on as well. Yes, it's a tricky little thing. I've got to get down there, I've got to get it in the earth strap, and then I've got to get it through the little hole and then twiddle it up. I'm winning. I'm winning. Slowly, I'm winning.
You know what can help you?
What's that?
If you know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the problem, Magic. I don't know what I'm doing having you up here.
I know, Nick, I know.
What have I done? I'm being magicked. It's all about the angle and dangle. Morning, darling. Yes, well, Magic rolled up early. He gets to set up. Nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. Well, I think I've got all the little bits, and I put in brand new red stuff in. That means I'm very serious. On the cables that came from the fans, there was 2 red ones and 2 black ones, and well, I don't know. We'll just basically I'll turn it on and see if they work, and if they don't work, I'll have a puggle. But there's not much more I can do about that. Then I'll leave it running for a little while, get the air bubbles out of everything, and see how we're getting on. My next job is to bring the wire up for the pump that pushes the fuel from the auxiliary tank to the back one and put it onto there. And then I should be cooking with gas. Things are progressing nicely, but better still, Dan owes me money. We had a wager confirmed in writing on the text.
Right.
Magic did arrive. Magic, you're earning me money before you even got here.
It's about the only money that man
It was
ever earned you.
it was a miracle.
Yeah,
it was a miracle.
Because it should have been a godsend for me.
A godsend.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because every other time he said for the last 6
I know.
months he's never
You
turned
know,
up.
I only bet on certainties. I was
Maybe-
going to wait till he was
maybe-
in his. I was going to wait till he was on the farm before I offered the bet, but I honestly didn't. He wasn't on site when I did the bet.
Maybe it's a new year, new magic.
Wow.
Because I think the best trick that is going to happen with him, he's not going to appear tomorrow.
No.
Bang.
I'm going to go and get a bottle of red wine out of the house.
No.
Someone's giving. I'm going to leave it on top of a tank.
No.
And then I'm going to grease everything around it.
Do you remember the last time?
So as he cut, yeah, 3 bottles straight down his neck. He found 3
literally
bottles
2
of
minutes.
wine in the
From your
kitchen,
wedding.
in the corporate kitchen, and he drank the lot all at once,
Yeah.
and then just fell over and was unconscious.
And then he found a bottle of vodka. And that was
Boy can drink, but he doesn't drink a little bit.
No.
He drinks a lot when the opportunity arises. Where is he? He's hiding, probably under a tank drunk. Well, she's running pretty sweet. I just rang up to see if my wheels are finished. The rubber ones have got to be trimmed down, and they've not even received them yet. Yes, we're obviously using the right transport firm. Yes, looks like he's coming on. Well, I'm clearing some fallen trees, and Magic came to help me only with a great big mug of tea. Now, he's got his mug of tea. Do you reckon I forgot his mug of tea? Now he's got his mug of tea. When I'm driving him back up the road, do you reckon he'll fall for the old slam your brakes on job, just as he's taking a sip? There was a big fox turd right next to his tea, and I nearly dobbed it in, but I'm not that cruel. That would have been very funny and great to film. He's going to finish his bloody tea if we don't. Come on, Magic! I'll drive you back. Ah, he's fell for it. Come on, you can get in my jam buck. He's got his tea. Look, there's enough there to swamp him. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, how hot's that coffee? It's been here 3 hours, and he's already got designs on a car that's waiting to be run over. And yes, it is quite a clean car.
I won't give it back.
No doubt. See if it'll start in this frosty conditions. That's a test, isn't it?
Wow.
Keys will be under the seat. I'm head of security. It's got pink seat covers. Bit of you, that is, isn't it, eh?
Lovely for me.
Yeah, I once got him a one owner from new car that this bloke had took for an MOT, and they diagnosed it wrongly.
And first thing he did was cut a big hole in the dashboard to put a television in. And then the next thing he did was take the whole interior out, and I don't know why. And he ruined that low mileage one-owner car.
Science.
Hey, now that'll go.
I did it for science.
For science. It's a diesel, did you let it heat? No, he didn't, but it still started. It's too good for you. It's too good for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's too good for you. You'll get a nosebleed if you
Make
drive that.
pictures. It won't look like that next week.
Leave it running 5 minutes, it'll do it good. But it's just too good. If it gets in a car like that and does any sort of mileage, it's not got any rats living in it. We used to put pork chops under his spare wheel.
And the
And
rats.
stuff like that, and worse,
the
and
rats.
dead rats, yeah. And he never knew because it smelt so bad anyway. That's why we love you, Majec. How are you eating, Majec?
Well, that's how the life looks like if you work in Tanks-alot.
Yeah, yeah. Prince's ham. Yes. Your phone top-up did work with NatWest. The money has gone across.
Yeah. Today morning.
And so that
Hour
is
ago.
that's your daily dose of lips and arseholes. You don't think that's
No,
pork?
that's all I
Ham,
can-
ham, loosely called ham. We all know what it is: eyeballs, bollocks, dicks, and
1
arseholes.
pound in the pound zone.
No, too much. You were done.
That's all I can afford.
Yeah,
Actually, I stole it.
yeah. I think you probably did. That's pocket size, isn't it? As you walk around. Yeah, he normally puts them down his trousers to impress the girls, but it took him ages before he realised you got to put it down the front of your trousers, not down the back. Is he going to give that to the dog? Oh, I dare you. Go on, I dare you. You're going to get snaffled now. Biscuit will take that as a great sense of kindness, almost an introduction to sex. Sadly, mate, don't bend over anywhere near him because he'll grab you like a bear.
No,
You
next
won't
to you.
stand a chance.
Definitely not next to you.
Yes, you used to eat glompo, didn't you? Yeah, I went in my corporate kitchen that he asked if he could just warm something up. And then I went in 3 days later and he had took it over completely. It looked like some kind of third world restaurant. And sadly, there was all this mouldy bread. Green mouldy bread. And I threw it all in the bin and cleaned everything up. And afterwards, he goes, "Hey, you'll throw my bread away." I said, "Well, it's mouldy." He said, "Yeah, I would cook it in oil." Christ.
You can cut it off.
Yeah, you can scrape it off afterwards. Bloody hell. Well, a little bit of tidying up on the front to do, not very much at all. But now we should be able to put the ignition on, which is down there, and then press that. Oh, it sounds like a machine gun. Well, you can't ask for more than that, can you? Yes, so when I press that button down there with my foot, it will transfer fuel from this tank to the small tank at the back. And that tank has got a proper fuel gauge on it. So I'm reliable. I'm reliable, Majec. Spell reliable for me.
Reliable. Unreliable.
Daddy's Spitfire, nicely landed. Ashley's on the ice. You'll be right on that ice. That's thick enough. You could walk across that.
I was trying to skid it along the ice, and I was hoping.
If Tom got on your shoulders, right, just so as you could reach it, then you walked across the ice, the pair of you, there'd be no problem at all.
spread the weight.
Yeah, spread the weight, that's it. He's thinking about doing a takeoff and landing on the ice, which would be cool.
No, just lean over the edge.
Very cool.
That's the face of a man concentrating very hard.
While his nose needs run, he's a bit runny.
I'm not wiping it for you, not again.
No. This is only my nose. Oh, for fuck's sake. Woo! Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
You might have even caught that, Tom.
It's probably in the background.
Here it comes.
I don't trust it when you do it.
He's been passed over. Oh, that was close.
Someone's failing me. Like our answer.
Here they come. Oh, it nearly got. Right, here we come.
Here we come, here we come. Right, dog fight, dogging. Dog fight, oh.
Now, I was about to shout to him, where's your ear protection? The chance of him hear me is very remote. But he's got eye protection of a type, but there's a big pair of goggles, not goggles, ear muffs over there. It's my job really, isn't it? Pardon?
It's finished now.
He's finished now. He's finished now. We've arrived at BRS, a very good garage for fixing your motors. Unfortunately, this was beyond fixing, and it's a nice red BMW with a bit of polish on that. People will love to run that over. I ran a BMW over. Yeah, great feeling, isn't it? So fingers crossed. Let's see if they've got the keys. To ashes, dust to dust. This will probably go onto the VIP car crush because everyone wants to do a red Beamer. Oh, you should put the times on a little bit longer, the extensions. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Is it too wide for them, guy? Oh, he's going to tip it off the trailer. Is he going to tip it off? Bloody hell, that's touch and go, isn't it? Hey. He should work down the docks delivering new Teslas. Our trusty little JCBs. I think we've got another one going this week. Best thing since sliced bread. Right, onwards and upwards. I'm going to pick my motorbike up. Not too shabby. You can always tell the mileage of a CVRT by the condition of that. And if it's in pretty good condition, it hasn't done a lot. But if it's well shagged, you know it's done 2,500 miles. Yeah, looking quite nice. Looking very nice. Looks like a new one. Yeah.